seconds. Right there. We are 2.5 hours away from Los Angeles in the freaking desert, and we're going to a private racetrack. But no, I'm not driving, and we're going to an event. It's the IndyCar, first ever time they've been at the Thermal Club private racetrack in Palm Springs. Now this track, you can't just go there. You need to be a member, and a member means you have to own a property there. And the property costs in excess of $2 to $3 million US. That doesn't even account for the $175,000 joining fee and the 2,000 USD per month membership fees. Probably more, who knows? But we are going to go scope it out. We've got a hire car, we're out here, it's time, it's Friday afternoon, cars are on track this afternoon. Gates opened at 2 o'clock. It's just after 2 now. We are at the Walmart. Got to get some snacks. And then we're heading out there. This is going to be absolutely chaotic. You can't just rock up to this venue. Like, I can't emphasize it enough. You can't just walk there. You can't go for a look around. You need to either know people, be invited, or live there. So this is one of the first times that they've done something like this. Last year they did an IndyCar $1 Million Challenge, which was open for fans. Was not a championship round. This year it is, and I'm G'd up. So let's get into it. Welcome to Palm Springs Thermal Club and my first ever IndyCar race. Now, let's go. I'm Anthony, and I travel the globe searching out the coolest automotive events and experiences to inspire you for your next adventure. You'll find event vlogs from F1 to Le Mans, rally to drift, as well as the wildest driving experiences that exist. If you've ever wondered what these are like to attend, then you are in for a ride. This is the bucket list place for automotive enthusiasts. Let's get into it. So let's talk a little bit about Thermal Club. So it's in an area called Thermal, right? It's on just under 500 acres, and it started construction back in 2012, right? Where they initially had to relocate 14,000 freaking palm trees. How wild, right? So the track itself, 5 miles long. It was, when it was finished in 2014, they also expanded it. So in 2015, they added the North Palm circuit, and in 2017, they added the Desert circuit. A combined investment, all for everything so far, 275 million. Pretty crazy. A bit of information about the facilities here too. They got a clubhouse, they got tuning, there's a hotel, tennis pickleball court, there's swimming pools, spa, fitness centers, everything. It's literally, think of like a golf club, but for the racing and motorsport and car enthusiasts. So it's going to be heaven for me. This is so wild. Oh, over my destination. Alright, we're here, we parked. Cool thing with this place, parking free included within your ticket. Ooh. So that's pretty sick. Anyway, now, time to find the entry gate and get in. Alright, let's go, let's do this. Program, lanyard, we're sorted. Yeah, how we doing, bro?
Bag real quick.
Yeah, man. Here we go, our first view of the track. Holy, how sick is this? Oh, how about this?
He got out of that thing in a hurry, so it was
red flag.
That,
I might just stop on the road.
Let's go back to St. Pete. Davey Hamilton, a 19th
Crazy, right?
20th place finish for Prema.
He stopped on the road and just got out of the car.
Highlot 19th. Robert Schwartzman finished in the 20th position.
Who knows? Alright, with that red flag, I think we might change spots.
Won that race.
I think we'll, maybe we'll go and take a look further along there, see what we can find. Well, there we go. Quick 45-minute session and then 2 10-minute sessions. And that's it. Probably one of the most randomest days I've had at the racetrack, to be fair. Like, literally rocking up for what? 2-3 hours is really random, but hey, I'm not going to say no. It's done. Tick. Now we've got to go check in. And we're staying in Indo, which is not far from the track, 20 minutes away in Palm Springs. And we're going to go check in and then go and eat and yeah, get ready for tomorrow. Which is going to be a big one, big start. I think we're going to get up at like 7. All right, let's go check in. Right, we're back. It's 25 past 8, gates opened at 8 AM. And as you can see, not many people here yet. Well, like literally, all the first people here I was thinking there's going to be queues outside. Maybe not so much. Anyway, parked up the old car. Let's go have a sus. Day 2, IndyCar. Let's get it. So the cool part is, we touched on it yesterday, the free program. Basically pick one up every day. How wild. Alright, so now time to go explore a little bit around and see what we can find at all at the IndyCar medical unit. Get in there. Here's a bit of an inside look inside one of their many car storage and race preparation facilities located here at the Thermal Club. So even though this place has been around for a while, there's still a lot of things under construction out here. Like, look at that inside. How about that? Ooh, that's where the beamers are stored. Look at them all. Ooh. The strangest sort of part is they work on the cars and the paddock is set up very similar to like an NHRA, like drag racing, where they got these big tents and the cars are in it next to the trailer and everything. It reminds me of when I was at Pomona. You know, it's quite different for like look at that under here. You know what I mean? Or maybe even like, I mean, there's a lot of space in there, so it's maybe like even British touring cars in a way, but definitely different because they're not actually in pit garages. Maybe that's just because this track doesn't have them. Ooh, signing cards. Ooh, the first ones we have come across. And you know we got to get signing cards, eh? Collect. Here we go, big McLaren. Let's go. The next thing I've been interested to see and check out, this thing, the IndyCar experience, right? This is the wildest thing. I didn't even know this existed until like yesterday or the day before when I was looking it up. This is, that is what you see. That's a 2-seater IndyCar, especially built by Dallara to take basically passenger rides on IndyCar. We're going to have to try and do that at some point. I would love to have done it here because this track is just so unique, and being a private track, you're never going to be able to even drive here, never mind do anything like that. It would have been sick, but maybe a bit difficult this weekend. So we'll see how we go. What have we found in here? I think we found merch from the Thermal Club. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. There he is, the man himself, Big Scotty. Definitely different seeing him out here. Oh, look at this contraption this bloke's on. Okay, anyway. big IndyCar, let's go. So this is pretty hectic. So pretty much like the difference between where I am here, this spot, and this spot here. So this is VIP, this is general admission, out this part here. So we only got a general admission ticket for this weekend. And some of the things with the general admission ticket, you can pretty much go anywhere, pits, paddock, all that sort of stuff. You just can't go in here and sort of down beyond that area down there. But the rest of it, it's fair game, which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. So we're up on top of the merchandise shop, clubhouse, whatever you want to call it. And the views here is pretty cool. VIP parking here, that's towards some of the members stuff. But you can see the cars shuffling on all. You can see a car there, you can see a car over here. And over the back part is really sick, because you can really see the cars where they've got a bit of elevation change over the back. What a facility, yeah? I'll tell you what, pretty damn cool. Alright, we haven't done it for a while. Time for a signing session. I've missed signing sessions. Formula One, none. We saw them at Supercars, we've seen them around. The queue isn't too bad so far. And I think you've got everyone here. So we're going to go and line up. And I think we're going to get some autographs today. We've got a lot of things, and you know what? I actually should have done the poster.
What?
I'm actually regretting not doing the poster, bro.
Oh,
yeah. Just seeing those other guys do it, I was like, oh, I should have done the freaking poster.
It's gonna be clean though. It's a clean.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. I want to see if it's. How's it look?
Oh, that's sick.
Man, that is freaking killer. That's killer. Yeah. Autograph session done. That poster looks so sick though. Now it's time to get some food. What do you guys think? Autograph session, that's pretty hectic, eh?
Yeah, it was cool. Everyone was there.
Yeah, literally the whole field was there. Just so good. Alright, well, let's head back over now because it's time to eat.
A
Yeah.
lot of tacos over there.
Did they better.
Yeah.
There also better not be no massive queue for no damn tacos either.
I don't think there will be.
Nah. Alright, we're going this tri-tip thing, right? We're gonna give it a go. So it's kind of like a roast beef. Ah, here we go. It's ready already. Fantastic. And that's already got the barbecue, the sauce on it?
It does, and there's some more right there now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Got it already. Sandwich secured now. Time to try and find some spot in the shade, which I think is going to be pretty difficult. But we'll give it a go. Alright, food time. Hey, he's in with the water. What have you got here, bro?
Too many?
Too many. He's got to work on the tacos. I made our way up in the grandstands now, ready for the flying time. Alright, so we've now come down, we're behind our grandstand. See, our grandstand's up there, and I reckon that's the only part that you can go. But this is where the residential area starts. These are the villas. So these are the things that cost between 3 to 20 million. And like, for those who know Gold Coast areas, these remind me of like Sovereign Islands houses, just on a racetrack. You can see how massive they are. Look at them. This is like one house. Like, how killer is that? We're out here with the Thermal Club residents and all their nice vehicles. Those blokes didn't care as much, but you know what? That's okay. There's plenty of other people do, like these ones. They're zooming back again. That's Thermal Club IndyCar Day 2. And as you probably realised, it's only IndyCars on track here. So in between the sessions, you kind of walk around. To be fair, wasn't it? I didn't feel there was a lot of downtime in between everything that happened this morning with all the signing sessions and walking around the paddocks and everything and the actual qualifying and practice. So good to see. Anyway, nonetheless, I'm out. It's time to bounce. Time to get amongst it. They got these blokes still here working away, getting everyone in and out. All right. Whew. See you in the morning, day 3. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's race day for IndyCar. My first race day. I'm pretty G'd up. I'm pretty excited. It's just before 8 o'clock. And we're jumping in the car on our way to the Thermal Club. We're going to get a bigger crowd today. I don't know. To be fair, the crowd hasn't been like insane. And one of the interesting things with this particular event is there's no single day tickets. So you can't just rock up one day. So you're buying tickets basically for the full weekend. So in my opinion, I don't think you're rocking up on Sunday if you've just bought a 3-day ticket. So we'll find out. Anyway, let's check out race day vibes here at IndyCar Thermal Beach. Right, best part is we in. So now time to go walk around the paddock and go see stuff we didn't necessarily see yesterday. There we go, all the cars back in the paddock area. Now we're going to go suss the paddock because we didn't have a good look through it yesterday morning. So we're going to do a lap and scope. It's pretty sick here. We're outside Chip Ganassi's team garage. You see they've got all the exterior sort of panels off of this one, Alex Palau's car, and you can actually really see into the guts of the thing, eh? Alright, so next up, we're in for a bit of fun here, I think. We're going to do, it's kind of like a teaser for the M driving experiences. I'm not quite sure exactly what we're going to do, not sure what we're going to drive, but I'm seeing cars fanging around. I'm seeing people having a wild time out there, and this is still in the Thermal Club, but this is the BMW Performance Centre part. So they've got their own track down here, or their own portion of the track anyway, out here. And so they're sending out all sorts of different cars. So we're going to go into the Performance Centre now, scope it out and see kind of what is going on here. Like, what are we actually doing? I don't even know. I put my name down, but I don't know. Alright, let's go and suss this out there. Is that how you do it? Whoa. Ooh. I think we'll definitely snag some water. So after some debriefing, it was time to get this experience underway, and we were paired up with another guest to take for a spin some epic BMWs. For this experience, we got to drive the M2, M4, X6M and Z4. And as you can see, I was having a blast. was a sick experience. No pay, just because we were here. It's like a teaser. So basically everyone got to go out. You got to do 3 laps as a passenger in each car, 3 laps as a driver in each car, and then they took you for a hot lap in the end, driven by the instructor. Freaking off the chain. So sick, so sick. There wasn't an instructor with you. There wasn't a car in front of you. You could go, you could send it. I'll chuck in some footage I got on the glasses. Unfortunately, the glasses freaking died at the end when I got into M4, which is kind of sad. But yeah, oh well. You do what you gotta do, right? Anyway, it's 11 o'clock now, and that's when all the pre-race IndyCar stuff begins. So we're heading back down to the track, and we're gonna go suss it all out and see what's going on. Alright, countdown is on. First IndyCar race. What's it gonna be like? I don't know yet. Alright, have a check of this, right? Race update. Look at this. First and seconds. Right there. Alright, race is done. Palau won. McLaren's unfortunately didn't get up. So now, like any true fans, we're going over into the paddock pit lane. We're gonna go see if we can suss out the podium, victory lane. How does IndyCar do it? What's it like? Let's go find out. Alright, you see the wear and tear that occurs on these tyres during this race. Look at this. Look at that. Well, there we have it. We're back in the car. It is so hot outside. I think it's like 30 something degrees, 95 Fahrenheit, whatever that is. First IndyCar event done. We did it. Like, that was cool. That was really cool. The interesting thing with the Thermal Club event, and I will say, on paper, it kind of doesn't look that exciting in a way. Like, there's not a lot of areas to view. There's not a lot to see and do. It kind of is in the middle of nowhere. There's only IndyCar on track, but it worked. And I think the reason it worked was because where the seating was, you could see so much of the track. There was a TV there, it was ideal. They had the food a bit further away, which was okay, but there was never any queues. The paddock, the clubhouse, the signing session with the drivers, just being able to walk around the paddock freely, that was really cool too. I don't know if there's enough space to fit in more categories. And the shorter days, like, look, it's not even 4 p.m. yet and we're done. Like, that's amazing, right? That was actually really cool. So Friday afternoon, it was basically almost like a Friday evening thing. You rocked up for like 3 hours on Friday afternoon. Almost could have done it after work. Then Saturday, it was a full day, you know, the practice and qualifying with all the fan activation stuff in the middle, and just checking it out was really cool. And then today, race day, the race vibes, you know, everything that's happened, the pre-race stuff. When I went and did the BMW thing, past an hour, rush back, get food, get to the grandstand, anthem, everything going on. So it was a really cool event. I enjoyed it. And I'd love to come back again. I think the fact too that it's at the Thermal Club, and that's a private racetrack, and you can't go in there normally, adds an element of like, ooh, what's it like? Like, I guarantee, because Most people are never going to be able to afford to be in there, right? And I think to be able to go and experience it is quite motivating and quite exciting, and I think it's good for the venue too. On that note, we're getting the costs, how much it costed. Let's break it down. So the all important costs of how much it attended the IndyCar Thermal Club race in 2025. 3 nights accommodation at a 3-star hotel in Indio cost $257. A 4-day rental car was $246.46. Fuel and tolls $82. Free parking, ticket in the general admission area for 3 days including fees $475.75. Food and drink at IndyCar and in Palm Springs $87.58. Merchandise $170.25 with a grand total of $1,319.04. It's on the higher side, I think, for an event, but given the fact that it is in one of the most exclusive racetracks in North America, in the world, it's worth paying to go and see and experience it. And that's my thoughts. And if you've liked it, please make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below where you'd love to see me go sometime in the future. Thanks again, and I'll see you all on the next automotive experience.